but you gotta look good, feel good, all of that. Made $5,000 on accounts today. Got a haircut. I got my Creed cologne on. I smell good. I feel good. I made money. That might be the ideal trade of the day right there. I mean, yeah, off of first glance, I definitely want to be more bullish than bearish, but only time will tell. Look like we're going back to break even for a third time. TP1 just got hit. Yeah, we're up on the first trade on the account so far. T2 about to get hit. 1,000 across 5 accounts. A lot of people call this trading. For a Monday, it's crazy. The money is a byproduct of having a good process, having great risk management, having great emotional control. The money is simply a byproduct. You don't look at it as anything else besides that. But I want to break down just the kind of trade. This is what led me to believe that price was going to continue moving bullish to reach for its previous high. The process is the same thing. The same thing that you could do to make $10 in a trade, risking 5. The same thing you could have did risking $50 to make $100. The same thing you could have did like me, risking 500 to make 1,000. Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to another day. Right now, it is low-key about to be 9:30, so that's why I'm hopping straight onto this computer, hopping straight onto this call, and we're gonna try to make some money. We're gonna see what we can do today. No days off. We're about to get straight into it. But with that being said, if you want to be able to work with me one-on-one, get access to these live calls, get access to the one-on-one calls you seen yesterday, get access to be able to work with me one-on-one to be able to make your first 5 figures when it comes to trading, then make sure you click the first link in the description. It'll get you right. But with that being said, let's have a great day. Let's have a great chart time, and let's see if we can start this week off with some money to be made. But no expectations. We're just gonna follow the plan, follow the process. Whatever happens, gonna happen. I mean, off of first glance, everything looks bullish. Besides that, I don't have any expectations for today. Damn, too many damn screens sometimes. First thing I noticed is price looks like it could make a run for this previous day's high. That's the first thing that I'm noticing based off of price action. It looks like we're holding a 1-hour gap right here on the 1 hour. This looks like it could be a good bullish trade. I mean, I want to be bullish for the most part based off of what happened over here. Why aren't none of these? And then we got the A's in session. I mean, yeah, off of first glance, I definitely want to be more bullish than bearish, but we're honestly going to have to wait and see. I don't have anything besides really looking at this 1 hour gap for a possible trade to take price, to see higher prices. But besides that trade off that 1 hour gap right here, I personally don't really see any other real idea for US 30. And we have 42,200. In my opinion, that might be the ideal trade of the day right there. I'm trying to follow something like this, but we're going to see. I got my stuff over here. Besides that, we go see. But yeah, we're back at break even. It just be wicks. I mean, best case if we can make a run for that previous high, that'd be cool. You got me in hella drawdown for what? Hella drawdown for what? You know you want to go up. I just think, I don't know, summer conditions be choppy. That's the only thing I can say about that. But only time will tell. Look like we're going back to break even for a third time. All right, we back in some profit. I'm up 60 bucks, 60 buckaroos. But if I can close it at that previous high, that would be best case. Nah, I'm not on Hank. I'm just trading on the funders right now. Let's see. We about to hit. Yeah, that's what I'm trading on right now. It's TP1. TP1 just got hit. Yeah, we're up on the first trade on the account so far. So let's see. But I ain't risking a lot on this trade to begin with. But what's up? 500 across 5 accounts. 500 times 5. A little bit higher. 10 o'clock open. That should start flying. Come on. Come on. That shit got 10 o'clock crazy volume. This shit a push. First trade on the 5 accounts. Finna hit it. W. Nice little quick. Come on, this shit right there, bro. Stop tripping. T2 about to get hit. Come on, I just need $100 more and we good. Just push a little bit higher, bro. We just been consolidating right here. Come on, 5, 4, 3. This shit, it's like it wants to push, but I hate when it be stuck in between like a 3-point range. At this point, I might just hold it to the previous high. Yeah, at this point, because I'm trying to close that TP2 and this shit's stagnant. I'm thinking we might just get a little push, a little something. TP2, it's 1,000. Across 5 accounts. Come on, bro, this shit hit TP and then immediately came back down. I just need it. I need 50 bucks. Honestly, VVS, I probably wouldn't be able to really tell, honestly. Like VS and SI, you could tell the difference, but after that, it's like, you're spending a big bag for the difference, I ain't gonna lie, like 10 times type shit. Bro, this shit don't let me get this TP. I've been consolidating at 940, 900, 940, 930, 900 this entire time. Just at TP2. Bro, it's just staying here. We're at 970. Am I gonna be able to close this damn trade? Are we gonna push? Am I just gonna get the little bit that I need to just end my day? Or are we just gonna keep consolidating at the same area that we have for the last 10 minutes? Find out in the next 5 minutes, I guess. There we go, that's the push I need. I'm closing right there. There we go, 5K day, 1,000 across 5 accounts. Not bad at all, not bad at all. But that's TP2 closed out fully, 1,000 times 5, done live. That's what I like to see. Great way to start our Monday. Great way to start Monday, not gonna lie. All right, we just got done with the call and everything. W day, like I'm not gonna show you all the results, but for the day, a lot of people won. A lot of people caught this trade. And for a Monday, it's crazy, but we got right here, they're up 1,000 in longs. I'm not sure on what price this is, what pair, because it doesn't say it, but I'm pretty sure they were in with us on US 30 longs. We have my boy Franklin is at the gym. We got a couple people. We got Marley. He made 1,000 on the combine for the day, and if you should see his for the week so far, he's up 1,000 this week. In the last 2 weeks, he's been down a pretty, not even a lot, but like small amount. So he made all that back from the literally last couple weeks. We have David. We got a student right here, up 2,000 on the day. We have Lil Will up 300 on the day, Henko Trade account. We have Demario up 1,000 for the day. We have, what is this? We got Bree up 250. We got a whole bunch of people. Like I said, I could show you a whole bunch. I'm not gonna try to go through all of them, but a whole lot of people went crazy today. And as you can see with mine, 1,000 a day across 5 accounts. Nothing crazy. I only was risking 500. I think when I win maybe 1 or 2 more trades, I'm gonna start risking 1,000 per trade just to get it over with. But yeah, not bad at all. Now it's time to get the day started. Now it's time to just get the content side of it, get the stuff posted like on Instagram for the whole recap of the morning. All right, boys and gals, so right now it is 11:15 and I came to the executive decision after I get done doing this. I'm going down to the pool. Me and my girlfriend are gonna go to the pool. And for one, she hasn't gotten the pool yet, so it'll be her first time and be able to experience it. But I'm also getting a haircut at like 1. So I'm not gonna be down there forever. I'll only be down there for a little bit. But I think it's a good little way to start my Monday, make $5,000, and then after making $5,000, go to the pool. Sounds like a W. But the main thing you guys gotta understand, when it comes to me making that 5,000, me passing, not even passing, just me passing the account, because I gotta pass the account for me to even get to the point of even having the withdrawable money, which is the most important, and that's really what we wanna be at. But the process is the same thing. The same thing that you could do to make $10 in a trade, risking 5. The same thing you could have did risking $50 to make $100. The same thing you could have did like me, risking 500 to make 1,000. The whole thing is having a process that you could do on repeat, having something that you can constantly do over and over and over. This week, next week, tomorrow, all of that. And that's exactly what I have. Regardless if I was copy trading 5, 10, 20 different accounts, if I was demo trading, if I was paper trading, if I was on a live account, if I was on a funded account, a challenge, the process is the same thing. That's the main thing you guys gotta understand. The money doesn't matter. The money is a byproduct of having a good process, having great risk management, having great emotional control. The money is simply a byproduct. Don't look at it as anything else besides that. So with that being said, after making $5,000 in one day, in a couple hours, at 11 a.m., I'm going to the pool in my high rise, wearing my watch. Feels good, don't it? Feels good. And I want you to be in this position, so that's why I'm here on a daily basis, showing you it's fucking possible. Because if you don't believe it's possible for me showing you, and I'm not anyone special, I don't know what to tell you. Keep it a buck. Okay, so scratch the pool. We ended up not going to the pool yet. We might go later, but I'm about to go get this haircut. So I'm about to pick up the camera probably when I'm at the barbershop with Steph and everything. I don't know if we're gonna have any talks, but we'll know until we find out. I'm at the bottom of the garage too, so I actually have to get out here and pay attention. But yeah, great day so far on the challenge. We're doing good. We're up $1,000 on the 150K times 5 accounts. So passing them, we're about $9,000 to target for each account. We're up 1 on each, so we just got $8,000 per account, but I'm gonna be up in the risk, so it's gonna be very doable. But yeah, I'll see you at the shop. All right, so cut is done. My boy Steph got me right. If you need a cut, make sure you go check out with Steph, man. If you're in Tampa, shout out to Steph, go get right. But you gotta look good, feel good, all of that. Me, $5,000 on the accounts today. Got a haircut. I got my Creed cologne on. I smell good, I feel good, I made money. Only thing missing is going to the gym, but I'm not gonna go to the gym just yet. I do have to hop on a call with my team. So yeah, that's what I gotta do at 3 o'clock, and then I'm about 12 minutes away from home. So I'll probably have like 20 minutes at the crib before I gotta hop on that call. But yeah, not a call like with students. I just gotta hop on a call with like my actual team, marketing team, sales team, stuff like that. Just kind of talk about going into the new month, moving things forward. Just, you know, business stuff behind the scenes of the content stuff that nobody really besides me and the team cares about. So besides that, I'll see you guys when I get back to the crib. And again, shout out to Steph, because got me feeling right. And we made it back to the crib. So I didn't go to the pool. I still need to work out. I might work out on the balcony, might go to the gym. I'm not gonna do it just yet, but I did go get food. So I came home, me and my girlfriend, we went and got food. I got steak and everything, but besides that, I haven't really done much. I'm about to chill on my computer, get some more content for the day, get some like chats with my team because a lot of them send me messages and stuff. I'm gonna get back into the Telegram with the team and everything. And yeah, I'll probably run it back with you guys when Top Step updates all of their like credentials and stuff, so I could just show you like the basically all of the stuff that I did to essentially like the statistics for today. I'm gonna see if it updated because it's 4:57. It might have updated. It might be updating in 5 minutes. I'm not sure, but we are about to find out. Oh no, they did update. Okay, so here I will show you guys the update for the challenge with the accounts. The accounts and everything are updated. We're up $1,000 on each account out of 9,000. So we're slowly but surely there, and I'm pretty sure it's around the same amount on all the accounts. I think it copy traded perfectly. Sometimes it copy trades and the exact number isn't the exact on all of them, but it looks like on all accounts I'm up $1,022. So if you do the math, 22 is $100 if I do that times 5. So it's about $5,100 for all the accounts. So not bad at all, not bad at all. But it's just one day, as you can see, first day trading on it. Not bad. All right, team. So let me make sure my microphone is on the right mic. Let me switch it. Okay, this microphone should be decent, but as of right now, I was like, you know what? Let's just give them some free game. I know I gave you guys a whole kind of vlog style of what happened today, but I want to break down just the kind of trade. So fundamentally, the only thing that's really changed from me taking this trade to now, just a couple hours later, is the ceasefire from the U.S. I don't know if that's going to affect us bullishly or bearishly. All I know is you can see from the chart right now that the market is going all the way up. But I'm not here to talk about what happened after my trade. I'm only here to talk about what happened during my trade, which was everything before this dropped down. So everything right here you can see before this is my trade right here. And I'm going to kind of give you a brief breakdown of what happened. So to keep it simple, you guys know what I look for on a daily basis. I'm either looking for a fair value gap fill, meaning I'm looking to follow the trend and getting into a gap, whether it's bullish or bearish. If I turn this upside down, bearish or bullish, the direction doesn't matter when I'm looking for a fair value gap, right? That's one way I like to get into the market. The other way I like to get into a market is false breaks. When price leaves an old higher low, price goes above it and has a reaction. This is where I like to take advantage of trades, either reversals to the downside, or like I said, direction doesn't matter. It could be to the upside. Regardless, I'm looking for these types of trades. I'm either looking to get in off of a fair value gap, or I'm looking to get in off of a false break. Sometimes I might have a false break into a fair value gap. Sometimes I might have a fair value gap that leads to a false break. But all I need is at least bare minimum of one of these two setups for me to take a trade. So this morning, why was I looking for longs? To keep it simple with you guys, people always ask, why do you know the trend? How do you know the trend? Keep it simple. Look to the left. I always mark up my previous highs and lows. And at this point, we were significantly closer to the previous high versus the low. If I also took it a step further and were to pull a fib from that London low to the London high before we got this first retracement right over here, if I pull a fib, let me see. I'm going to try to 50%. The 50% is my rule of thumb. Whenever I'm drawing a fib, I like to get the 50% because if I'm bullish, I ideally want to buy below the 50%. If I'm bearish, I ideally want to buy above it. Now, in this case, it doesn't look like this move that had the retracement at pre-New York really did anything. So let me look at the 38.20% continuation level. And you can see that we had that reaction right there. This is important. Why? Not because I wanted to take a trade at this area, but this is what led me to believe that price was going to continue moving bullish to reach for this previous high. This was where I wanted to see price reach for overall. I wanted to see the previous high ran. If you go back to the beginning of the vlog, you can hear me say, best case, we can hit that previous high. I just wanted a 1 to 2, but the previous high was the overall best case scenario for a trade, right? So now, with this idea that price was bullish, the main thing that I just need to pay attention to is what? Either look for a fair value gap or a false break. Now, in this case, there wasn't no false break, but what do you see? If I were to get rid of this 38.20% because we know why we're bullish from this area, let's look at the area that I actually bought in at. Let's get the Asian session range marked up because it's not marked up right now. The Asian session range is from 18 o'clock all the way to midnight, which would be 000, which is what I have marked up on my chart right now. I'm going to make this just a little bit darker just so we don't get it confused with anything else. So this is the Asian session range. We consolidated. We had a push.
This is an example of a false break right here. Price ran above this high and dropped. That's not what I use to take a trade, but that's an example of a false break, like right over here. But if you look to the left, at 8 o'clock, we closed bullish. At 9 o'clock, what happened? We retraced into this imbalance that was left behind from the 7 o'clock hour and the bullish candle at 8 o'clock. That was really it. Remember when I went into drawdown? This was the drawdown that I went into. All it did was hold that gap. Me having my 100-point stop loss, me getting in with the safest possible entry as soon as price tapped that gap is the reason I was able to catch this trade. I got very close to stop loss in this trade. I got probably 10, 20 points away from stop loss, but it didn't stop me out. And what do you guys know what I look for? I only looked for 1 to 2. 1 to 2 is all I needed. Best case, we would have got that previous high, but if I would have been waiting for that previous high to get hit, it would have came all the way down, stopped me at break even, ran these lows, and then went to the previous high. So me not being greedy, me being disciplined enough to just look for my 1 to 2, if you look at it just like this, if I pull my little risk reward tool that I have on my fib, that just allows me to show where my TPs are, it smacked TP2 and immediately rejected. And this is exactly the chart that I had on the screen earlier. So if I were to just keep it simple, the reason I was long at this time was made, the low of the day at the time was made during London session. Now the low of the day ended up getting ran later in the day, but in the moment of me taking this trade, London created the low of the day. We were already bullish from the previous days. So I was following the overall trend from the previous days and I was following the London trend. And then what happened? We retraced into the 1 hour. I'm going to say gap, but we trace into the 1 hour imbalance, right? Let's take it a step further. Let's look right. What did we also do? We traded into 42,200 big figure level. That just so happened to be right here. So let's make this a different color. We're going to make it red. This was 42,200 big figure level. That was another reason that I was expecting price to have this reaction from this area. It's annotated 42,200. That was too many twos. 42,200, 1 hour gap, London. We also could have taken it a step further and looked for the fib, but in my opinion, the only confirmations I need is 2 to 3 confirmations, including a false break or a fair value gap fill. One of these two types of setups with a fib, with a big figure level, that's all I need. Following the trend, you can keep it as simple as that. I tell you guys every day, keep it simple. Don't overcomplicate it. It doesn't need to be complicated. I look for the same things every single day. So I hope you enjoyed this little bit of game. It is hindsight, but you guys see me call the trade before it happens. Everything. And this was my mindset. This is what I was thinking going into the trading day, going into the trade. So I hope you enjoyed the free game. If you did, comment below if you want a little bit of clips like this more often. You know, it was really just last minute. I was editing the video and I was like, you know what? Let's give them some free game. So I hope you enjoyed it.
I ain't gonna lie, team. I thought the lighting would be a little bit brighter because it's gonna be on full max brightness, but I ain't gonna lie, the video is gonna be coming to an end. It's been a good day. It's been a productive day. I did the things I needed to, and I just been kind of chilling at the crib, but that's what happens when you work from home. Your crib becomes your office is your crib, your home is your workplace. It's all the same shit in my opinion. But with that being said, if you want to be able to work with me one-on-one, to be able to be in every day's live trading sessions so that you can be with me when I take the trades on the challenge, the funded accounts, the live accounts, all of the above, apply first in the description. The second link is going to be the free trading training. But with that being said, I love you guys. Stay safe, stay productive, and I'm going to see you guys in tomorrow's Zilla video. Today was a little bit of a shorter video, but it was a whole lot of games, so I hope you enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe if you did. I'll see you guys tomorrow.